Good morning, students. Today I am going to teach you chapter The Rat Trap, which is written by Selma Lagerlof. This is the story of a man who went round selling small rat traps of wire. His business was not profitable. He had to take to begging or small thieving sometimes. So this is the story which revolves around a man who used to sell small rat traps of wire. His business was not profitable. He was not earning profits from his business, and he had to take begging. And he was begging, or either he was either begging or he was acting in the thefts sometime in order to survive. So his life was very sad. During his wandering, he often thought of his rat traps. So, as he was not able to earn much in his life, so his life was miserable, and he was often indulged in the thoughts of his rat traps. One day he began to think that the whole world was just a big rat trap. Some people were already caught in the trap while others were still circling round the bait. So one day he thought about this world. He thought that this world was just a big rat trap. All people are caught in this trap, while others are still circling around the bait. Means others, some are caught in this trap, and others they are revolving around this bait. So one dark evening, this tramp took shelter with a lonely old man who lived in a little cottage by the roadside. So one dark evening, what this man did, he took shelter with a lonely man and who lived in a little cottage. He took shelter from a man who used to live in a lonely cottage and by the roadside. The man served him generously the whole night, but while leaving in the morning, the tramp stole the old man's 30 nar placed in a leather pouch. So this man, he took shelter from a lonely old man, and while departing in the morning, what he did, he stole his 30 nar. He stole his money. In order to escape being caught, the tramp took his way through a forest, but it was confusing forest. So, as he stole the money of this old man who gave him shelter, he thought of escaping. He escaped through the forest, but that forest was totally in confused manner. By evening, he found that he had been roaming the same place from where he had started. He was feeling dead tired. So, what he felt in the morning from where he started, in the evening he reached there only. He was totally in confused position. He got tired because he was not able to search the way to pass to go out from the forest. The tramp recalled the 30 nar in his pocket. He thought about the world as a rat trap. Now he thought that his own turn had come. So now he started thinking about those money, about that money which was in his pocket, which he had stolen of that old man. He thought about the world. He thought about that rat trap. He thought about the world as a rat trap. Now he thought about himself. So it was the time of late December evening. It was the time of December. It was getting dark and he was afraid. Suddenly he heard the hard regular thumping of a hammer. He got up and walked in the direction of the sound. So it was the time of December and it was the time of evening. It was getting dark and he was feeling afraid as he was in the forest. He heard the sound of hammer. Then he got up and he walked in the direction of the sound, in that direction from where the sound was coming. It was a forgery of Ramscho Iron Works. So it was the forgery of Ramscho Iron Works. The master smith allowed him to stay there and warm himself. He was in wet rags and had a long beard. But suddenly the iron master came on his nightly inspection. When he looked at the stranger closely, he took him for an old regimental acquaintance, Captain von stale, he said in surprise. He pressed him hard to go with him to his house, but the tramp felt embarrassed and he refused firmly. At last, the ironmaster went away. So, here, this he was in the forest, and that forest, in that forest, um, an iron master came on his nightly inspection, and he observed the stranger, and he took him as his old acquaintance, and he convinced him to come with him to his house, as he was in the forest, and it was getting dark also. So but he refused to go with him. But this tramp refused to go with him. Before half an hour had passed, a carriage stopped at the forgery door. It was the ironmaster's daughter, who had been sent by her father to fetch the peddler. So, as the half an hour passed, a carriage stopped, and a daughter of that ironmaster came to him to fetch the peddler. She had come with a valet. The valet was holding a long fur coat on his arm. So the young girl spoke to the peddler very softly. She was not pretty, but was very humble. She was able to win the peddler's confidence. She wanted him to give them company on the Christmas Eve. She had assured him that he would be free to leave the place whenever he liked. So this girl, he convinced this man to come and stay at their house. So she convinced him that it was the time of Christmas Eve, and whenever he he can leave the place. So she convinced him to go to his house, go to her house. The peddler agreed to go with the young girl. He accepted the fur coat and threw it over his rags. The young girl was very happy to think that she would be able to feed a poor hungry man on Christmas Eve. So this girl, this ironmaster's daughter, she convinced the peddler. She took this peddler to her home, and she gave him a fur coat, and she was feeling happy, as she thought that it was a charitable work to feed a poor hungry man, as the Christmas Eve was approaching. The peddler spent the night at the manor's house. In the morning, the valet washed him, cut his hair, and also shaved him. He was also dressed well in ironmaster's clothes. So the girl took care of this man nicely. They gave him shelter, they gave him food, and they also helped him to dress well. But when the ironmaster looked at him in the broad daylight, he realized his mistake. The man was none of his old acquaintance. He at once ordered him to get out of the house. But in the morning, when this ironmaster had a deep look at this man, what he found that it was his mistake, and he was none of their old acquaintance. So at once he ordered him to leave the place, to leave their house. But the young girl at once pleaded on the peddler's behalf. She said that it was none of the peddler's fault, it was just a mistake. But this young girl convinced her father that he should not allow this poor hungry man to go, as it was the time of Christmas Eve, and this girl convinced her father that he should allow this man to live in their house till he finds his way. So both the ironmaster and his daughter served the peddler as best as they could. They made him participate in each of the festives, but the peddler spent most of his time sleeping on the sofa. So they fed this peddler. They also made him participate in their festivals, and this peddler spent most of his time in sleeping on the sofa. It seemed that he had not been able to sleep for years. It seems that he was not able to sleep for years. So next morning, both the father and daughter went to church for early morning services. The peddler was still asleep, and they did not think it proper to disturb him. So next morning, it was the time of Christmas Eve, both father and daughter, they went to church for early morning service, and this peddler was lying asleep that time. But this girl and this father, they thought that it is not appropriate to disturb a person who is sleeping. So at the church they heard the man who went about selling rat traps had robbed a poor old man of his 13 honor. So in the church they heard about a man who had robbed a old man, and he had stolen his 30 honor. On hearing this, the young girl was this girl was badly upset, as she came to know that this person has whom they gave shelter had stolen this 30 honor of the old man who gave him shelter. So but when they reached home, they learned the peddler had already left and had not taken anything at all with him. Instead, he had left a packet for the young girl as a Christmas present. So when they reached home, they found that all things were lying there, and he has not stolen anything from their house. And instead of stealing anything, he has left a small packet in their house, and in that packet was a present for that young girl. It filled the young girl with great joy. She at once opened the packet. It contained a little red trap, 3 wrinkled 10 rona notes, and also a letter. This letter: since you have been so nice to me all day long, I want to be nice to you. You can give back the money to the old man on roadside. The rat trap is a Christmas present for a rat who would have been caught in the world rat trap if he had not been thought to be a captain. So here he has left a packet, and in that packet he has left the money, that amount of money which he had stolen of that old man. And he says thanks to this girl, and he says to that girl that she had been so nice to him and taught him the real meaning of life. And so he has realized that if we are good to others, they will be good to us. So the rat trap is Christmas present for a rat who had been caught in the world rat trap if he had not been thought to be captain. So in the end he has written that if he was not supposed to be captain, he would not have they would not have allowed him to stay at his home. It was by mistake this iron master took him as captain and gave him shelter. But later on, when he came to know about his reality, this girl convinced her father that he should not allow a poor hungry man to go on his way, as he is poor and hungry, and till the time he is able to find his way, they should help him. सो स्टूडेंट्स, ये स्टोरी एक पेडलर की है, एक ऐसे पर्सन की है जो कि रेड ट्रैप सेल करके अपनी लाइफ चलाता था। और एक दिन क्या उसको बिज़नेस में ज़्यादा प्रॉफिट अर्न नहीं था, इसलिए वो रेड ट्रैप्स ऑफ वायर बेचकर जो है वो सेल करके अपनी लाइफ जो है चलाता था। लेकिन इतना प्रॉफिट नहीं होता था, इसीलिए वो चोरी के एक्ट्स में इन्वॉल्व था। एक दिन क्या होता है, वो एक ओल्ड मैन होता है जो कि रोड साइड के आसपास रहता हो, तो रोड साइड पर रहता होता है, उसके घर में वो शेल्टर लेता है। और जब वो शेल्टर लेता है तो रात भर वो उसके घर में, उस ओल्ड मैन के घर में रहता है, और सुबह जब वो उसके घर से जाता है तो वो उसके 13 नॉर जो हैं वो स्टील कर लेता है। और अपनी चोरी करने के बाद वो एक फॉरेस्ट की तरफ भागता है, और उस फॉरेस्ट से सुबह जहाँ से वो चला होता है, शाम को वो उसी जगह पर पहुँच जाता है जहाँ से वो चला होता है। और वो बहुत कंफ्यूज्ड होता है, इसलिए क्योंकि उसने एक गलत काम किया होता है, और गलत काम करने की वजह से वो उस पूरे फॉरेस्ट में वहाँ से भाग जाने का रास्ता नहीं निकाल पाता। और फिर आगे क्या करता है वो, फिर उसे रात पड़ जाती है उसी फॉरेस्ट में, और वहाँ पे एक आयरन मास्टर आता है जो कि देर रात में अपनी इंस्पेक्शन के टाइम आता है। तो वो जो क्या देखता है, एक पुअर मैन जो कि इतना भूखा है, जिसे कि मतलब वो उसे देखता है तो उसे अंधेरे में उसकी इतनी पहचान नहीं आती, और वो उसे कैप्टन समझ के उसको कन्विंस करता है कि वो उसका कोई पुराना जानकार है और वो उसके साथ उसके घर चले। लेकिन पहले तो ये जो है पेडलर उसे मना कर देता है, लेकिन लेटर ऑन वो उसकी डॉटर आयरन मास्टर जो अपनी डॉटर को भेजता है कि वो इसे लेकर आए, इस पेडलर को घर ले ले आए, क्योंकि वो सोचते हैं कि वो उनका कोई पुराना जानकार है। लेकिन उस गर्ल के कहने पर जो है पेडलर उनके घर चला जाता है। वहाँ पे वो उसकी काफ़ी अच्छी देखभाल करते हैं, काफ़ी उसकी केयर करते हैं और उसको खाने के लिए देते हैं, उसको ठंड का टाइम होता है उसे कोट देते हैं, मतलब उसका पूरा ख्याल रखते हैं। लेकिन जैसे ही सुबह होती है, उस आयरन मास्टर को जब वो उसे बहुत अच्छे से देखते हैं तो उन्हें पहचान आती है कि ये उनका कोई पुराना जानकार नहीं है, बल्कि ये तो कोई ऐसे ही पर्सन है। तो वो उसको बहुत गुस्सा आता है। वो उसे कहता है कि वो वहाँ से चला जाए, उस पेडलर को कहता है कि वो वहाँ से चला जाए। लेकिन उसकी डॉटर जो है अपने फादर को कन्विंस करती है कि इस तरह से एक पुअर हंग्री मैन है, वो कहाँ जाएगा, जो एक बेसहारा इंसान, एक हेल्पलेस पर्सन कहाँ जाएगा। जब तक कि उसे अपना कोई रास्ता नहीं मिल जाता तब तक वो वहाँ रहे। और उन दिनों क्रिसमस का टाइम होता है। क्रिसमस का टाइम के अंदर वो जो है फादर डॉटर जो है क्रिसमस सुबह अर्ली मॉर्निंग चर्च में जो है चर्च अटेंड करने चर्च में जाते हैं सुबह सुबह। उस वक्त जब वो जाते हैं तो ये पेडलर जो है उनके घर पे सोया पड़ा होता है और वो अच्छा फील नहीं, वो ये सोचते हैं कि इस टाइम ये ठीक नहीं है कि उसे डिस्टर्ब किया जाए। वो उसे एज इट इज़ ही छोड़कर चले जाते हैं, सोया ही छोड़कर चले जाते हैं। लेकिन जब वो चर्च में जाते हैं तो वहाँ वो एक चोरी के बारे में सुनते हैं कि एक पेडलर ने एक बूढ़े आदमी की चोरी कर ली, जिसमें उसने उसके 30 रोनार चुराए हैं। तो उन्हें वही आदमी जो है, जिस तरह से उन्होंने सुना होता है, तो उन्हें शक हो जाता है कि वही आदमी उनके घर में जिसे उन्होंने अपने घर में पनाह दी है, वो वही आदमी है जो कि चोरी करके वहाँ से भागा है। तो जब वो घर पहुँचते हैं तो वो क्या देखते हैं कि घर का कोई भी सामान जो है चुराया नहीं गया, सब कुछ अपनी जगह पर पड़ा है। इंस्टेड वहाँ पे एक पेडलर जो है उनकी बेटी के लिए एक नोट छोड़ के जाता है, एक लेटर छोड़ के जाता है और एक पैकेट जिसके अंदर वो 13 रोनार होते हैं, वो अमाउंट होती है जो कि वो उस यंग गर्ल को छोड़ जाता है कि ये अमाउंट जो है उस ओल्ड मैन को वापस रिटर्न कर दी जाए। और वो उसको ये भी इस चीज़ के लिए भी एंड में कहता है कि वो उस आयरन मास्टर की डॉटर को ये कहता है कि वो उसने उसके साथ काफ़ी अच्छा बिहेव किया और उसकी अच्छाई को देखते हुए उसे रियलाइज़ हुआ है कि अच्छा करना क्या होता है और इंसान जो है हमेशा अच्छे काम करे, और अगर हम किसी के साथ अच्छा करते हैं तो इन रिटर्न हमें अच्छा मिलता है, और बुरे कामों से इंसान कभी भी कुछ हासिल नहीं करता। तो उसने जो भी उसके साथ अच्छा किया होता है, उसके अच्छे बिहेवियर के लिए वो उसे अप्रिशिएट करता है, और वो पैसे जो है वो जो उसने चुराए होते हैं वो वहीं उसी पैकेट में उसे उस बूढ़े आदमी को वापस लौटाने के लिए छोड़ के वहाँ पे चला जाता है। और अब उसे जो है ये दुनिया में जीने का असली मतलब समझ आता है। उसे समझ आता है कि इस दुनिया में लोग किस तरह से एक जाल में फंसे हुए हैं, और उसे फिर ये समझ आता है कि दुनिया में हमें जो भी करना चाहिए हमें अच्छा ही करना चाहिए। अगर हम अच्छा करेंगे तो हमें अच्छा ही मिलेगा। सो स्टूडेंट्स, आई होप you understood this story, and read this chapter from the text and learn question answers. Thanks. Have a nice day.